Hello there YouTube, it's Part of the Run, and I'm just going to make, I just thought I'd start making a video now. Oh, no, chat, go away. There we go. Because I was here and some pirates came. So I'll show you my ship in a moment once I'm done killing them. As you can see, it's taking them out pretty easily. It's because my ship's kind of a beast, especially with pirates. I don't know what's up with my turrets, actually. So let's check that now. Oops. Let's just see if my turrets can do something. Oh yeah, let's get to up here, this view, and look around. If they break my shields, then also, yeah, my turrets are doing nothing. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so I'll have to control this myself. Let's go back to this view up front. You got to see a bit of my ship there, but we will have to deal with these pirates ourselves now. So, come on. Yeah. These cannons reload insanely fast. They tend to glitch out the sound because they shoot so fast. They're not actually that... Oh, that is my shield about to go. Oh, wait, whoops, I already destroyed that. Okay, that my shield was about to go, I believe. Well, it could have just been I was taking damage, like, right where I'm... Oh. Okay, so wait, that's a dead one. Okay. Where are the rest of them? That one's still shooting. Let's go that one. Is this one still shooting? No. Let's kill this guy. Hopefully they'll drop some loot for me. Because pirate loot is really good, and he's about to drop my shields. Yeah, you can see the shields are way too weak on this ship. Where is this guy's core? Why is he not... Oh, he's got an invincible ship. Okay, I don't know how to deal with this. I've heard of this glitch before. I guess just try and take out... No, I can't take out any things. He's invincible. I guess run. Yeah, lovely. Maybe we can kill this guy in the meantime. Is he going to be invincible too? Well, it looks like we're damaging him just fine. Or not. Nope, there we go. He's dead. Ooh, stuff to pick up. Hopefully my inventory won't be too full. Meanwhile, I don't know what's up with the other guy. Okay. Okay, a bunch of L1 things. Lovely. Alright, there's a... Yeah, the glitch guy's still down there. Let's see if we can deal with him. Maybe he'll be unglitched for some reason. We are hurting his shields now. Oh, looks like we got him unglitched. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, he dropped a lot of loot. Wow. Let's see how much of this we can pick up. Wow. Looks like we got all of it. Okay, cool. So now I'll go salvage these guys' ships because they still have plenty of valuable blocks that these shops don't always have. Because so far I haven't been spawning anything. I've just been getting everything legitly. In fact, I don't even know how to spawn stuff if I wanted to. So yeah, more resources are always good. I can always use more generators and antimatter cannons, especially now that I'm trying to actually get some turrets up and going for the ship. Although the thing I need the most right now is, let's set our target to this one. Oh, it looks like it's really far away. There, here's in your Bible. The thing I need the most is shields, because I've had a lot of trouble finding those. Like, the shops have barely carried them. If they did have them, they didn't have many. And, yeah, so my biggest problem is I don't get enough shields for my turrets. And I'm going to have to start, like, salvaging turrets to get shields to fill up one, and then resave the blueprints, and then just start buying a bunch of them to get the shields that way. Although, then I'll need money for that. Looks like another pirate has showed up. Alright, I don't know what's up with my turrets. I'm going to see if I can get them going, because I'm pretty sure my shields can hold that against one pirate. So let's find where he is first. Looks like he's down here. There he is. Okay. Stop. Wait, what? My shields are almost dead? Okay, fine. I'll just kill him. There we go. And he dropped some more loot. Let's get some of this. Ooh, looks like there was some rare stuff. And of course, just like delete. Oh, God. There were some nice looking ores there. As you can see, I don't have that much money right now, so I could use it. Okay, let's see. Time to suck up all of this guy's stuff. Maybe I can get enough shields from all these pirates to finish one of my turrets. Then I'll finally be able to be done with the design, because as you saw, I have some medium-sized deck turrets on here, and I plan to have 2 more, but neither one of them is completely full in the interior because I just don't have enough resources to fill them with. Oh, okay. There we go. Now, I think we got all the pirates, but we'll see in a moment as I look around a bit more. It'd be really nice to have it, make it be easier for us to do third-person view in this game. That would be very helpful. It also just look really cool, because it'd be much easier to admire your ships. You don't have to hold down right shift the entire time. Okay, yeah, so we got one more guy to salvage, and then we can head back to the shop or whatever. But first, I'll show you guys my ship a bit. Alright, we'll start from the back here. Yeah, these guys do not carry many shields, which both makes them easier to kill, and also doesn't give me many shields. If they have any at all, even. This guy had no shields at all. Interesting. They do carry a lot of generators and cannons, so they are very juicy targets. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's move away from the core a bit, and I'll try and show you guys my ship. So I don't know a ton about this game, but I do know that if you hold down shift and scroll, you can zoom out, and then if you hold down, that looks good, and if you hold down right shift, you can just spin about. So here's the ship. For some reason, whenever I try to do this, it always locks it in like upside down. I really don't know why that is, but this is upside down. I've only installed turrets on the top right now, so let's see, and yeah, then it just pops back if you let go. Okay, let me zoom in a bit. Now, first off, you can see that's the bridge. I'm not really happy with it. It needs more work, and there's actually nothing in there right now. I don't even have wedges going all the way up there because the interior is really unfinished, and most of the ship is really unfinished. I haven't even taken the engines, the maneuvering engines off the turrets yet. As you can see up there, I have 2 turrets, and it looks like they're not actually evenly placed because you can see one is one space over from the edge and the other isn't. When I built this ship, I had not discovered the odd symmetry mode yet, so I made it all even spaced, which I regret thoroughly. Of course, it's a bit hard to regret things when you just didn't know. I don't know. Yeah, but these are me. These are the 2 out of a planned 4. The other ones will go down here, unless I decide to just put one huge turret there, but I don't think so. Medium deck turrets, which is what they're calling. The ship is the Valkyrie class frigate, so these are medium Valkyrie deck turrets. The other one, those ones up there, are light ones. And then I plan to get some even smaller little like point defense turrets that will go on top of the bridge and along that sort of semicircle lump thing right here. That same as where this big spire is coming out of, which is just for decorative looks. I think it's kind of cool. And yeah, so the ship is very amorphous in design. It combines a lot of different parts together, and as you can see, the other problem is that you just end up with like a random cockpit there to kind of make the symmetry work. So yeah, it's not the greatest thing, but I don't know, I really built it from the back forwards, and it's somewhat random. I definitely hope to have a more unified design for the next ship I make. I'll also be able to make it out of hardened hull, but yeah, this is what it is. I do actually like it for the most part. Just a few things that I don't like. I don't really like how I joined the kind of middle section with these. It's really a bit of a clover shape. You look at it from on edge, because what happens is it was a cross, and then all these are, the tops are just semicircles. I think they have a radius of like 11 or something. Yeah, that sounds right. And then back here is a giant circle with a radius of 23, I want to say, so diameter 46. And I like this drive section in the back, and all the generators and shields that I've put in so far in there, as well as more thrust modules, and it's completely unfolded. Most of the ship is empty. I'm planning, once I get enough plex doors, to make these triangular sections up here. The long part, not the part where the circular cursor is focused right now, but this part here will all be plex doors. And I'm going to have a like mining salvage ship that docks in the middle, and kind of to add some color, and have the idea of maybe being a ventilator for this thing, which looks like a giant gun and also just balances the ship by making it longer. And yeah, so then we'll have turrets up here. I might add like some docking modules onto these kind of additional shielding things, and I might extend them. So I'll think about that, because I think it could be interesting. That way I could actually like dock some little fighters on the side or something. I like these things that kind of remind me of a piston. It took me forever to figure out how to make like a circle on angle like that. I couldn't find any tutorials online anywhere, and I just ended up having to kind of balance it by, and I think it turned out pretty well. And it reminds me of like an airplane, you know, an old like propeller driven, I guess, turboprop airplane engine where they have radial cylinders. It's kind of what it reminds me of. And yeah, that's kind of a description of the ship. then there's like these weird arcing supports for the bridge that looks kind of like a wheel. I don't really know what to say about those. But that's about what I have to say for the ship. The reason I'm making this video is just because this is all I've been playing, other than the short time it took to make a video since like last Thursday-ish, as in 8 days ago as of this recording. It's Friday the 27th of September, 2013. Of course, well, I don't know if I'll upload it right away tonight. That's why I'm dating this. There we see the core is about to explode in the background. But yeah, that's about it with this ship. This internal part here, if you here, let me move my view. You can see this is definitely not full up here, and I'm probably gonna break these up instead of just having them be enormous things, because although it would do huge amounts of damage and fire ridiculously fast and go really far and everything, it's really not efficient to do that. Essentially, I'm probably just gonna take the BB-1000 or KBB missiles out, because they're not really that helpful. Actually, I'll think about it, because if you can lock onto something and it doesn't like fly away, since the missiles are so ridiculously slow, they can do a lot of damage if you make some strong ones. And then in the middle here, I've got these are the D-1000 missiles. I was just hoping that I would make it super long and huge, and it would just be like an enormous death weapon. Although so far it's been somewhat unimpressive when I fired it, but it's only like 300 blocks right now, so I'm going to add a bunch more. And I'm going to take out the salvage cannons. That's my idea. So I'm going to have like the salvage freighter docked in the middle, because this thing is just too big and unwieldy to use for salvaging things. Although I found that's not really that effective anyways, because you can just place a build block and then go into build mode and like delete stuff much more easily. And I'll make a little tutorial on that later too, because I'd never really seen anyone talk about it until I watched one of Apex Origins videos, and that shed some light on me and made it much easier to like harvest blocks from space stations, which is where I got all the hull for this. And I've got like 90,000 more gray hull in my inventory and like 50,000 black hull. So you can get a lot from those things, but it's much faster if you don't actually have to use salvage beams, although they are nice. And they help you get stuff from pirate ships and everything. But yeah, I'm probably going to start layering these cannons. I don't know how much damage I want to get them up to, and then I'll just space them out so that I'll just be firing a lot more shots, which I guess is helpful, although it's probably better if they actually come from different places. And then I'm thinking about doing, I saw someone suggesting on the forums, like the most efficient size for missiles actually, like I said, in terms of efficiency, is like 3. So I would just put all along this interior part here, I would just have a bunch of little groups of 3 missiles that I could fire like a giant shotgun blast of missiles at the enemy once they get their shields down. So that could be kind of cool. That would be D-1000 missiles, probably. Actually, I don't know, it might be better to use the BB-1000 ones instead. I'm not sure. Who knows? And yeah, that's pretty much my plan. I don't know what I'll do with these little spaces up here. Probably just more shield generators or power tanks. And then, as you can see, the whole area in here is empty, and that's the core, which is slightly better guarded now since it almost got destroyed in the first big fight I had with pirates when I got way too cocky and they took out my shields. As you can see, they're really not strong enough. I want to say, let's see, yeah, 140,000 shields. That's, as far as I know, at least in my experience, that seems way too small for the ship of this size. But that's what I have right now. And then actually this gives me a much better way to fly around. I don't know why I didn't just go into build mode in the first place. And this is the emblem I put on here. It does need some work, and because at the time I had it, I did not have enough wedges, although now I do, so I might fix that up. I don't think I'll do it in the video, just because this is just supposed to be kind of a short intro to StarMade, but it's based kind of loosely. I wanted to do, the ship is the Valkyrie, so I wanted to do some kind of eagle thing, and I looked at Valkyrie, but all I was getting was a bunch of drawings of very risque women with wings on their backs. So I guess that's what constitutes Valkyries for DeviantArt.com. But I was thinking more of something along the lines of some huge majestic eagle, and I ended up just going to the crest of the House Hohenzollern, the ruling family in Prussia, because I think Prussia's awesome. You should check them out if you are interested in history. They're quite interesting in my opinion. So it's roughly based on that. It's a double-headed eagle with wings spread wide. It's silly. Sticking out. Like I said, with some work, I hope it can look cool, and I kind of like the dual color thing. I don't know what brought that into my head, but I like it. And I did not really realize that this was USC colors. If that offends any of you, I apologize. Personally, I'm not even a fan of them, but I do think the red and yellow go well together for this, and it does help add some more color. So that'll be staying the logo of the ship. And I might try to fit it on some other places, but I don't really want to have to go through the effort of sizing it smaller, because it's about as small as it's going to look good as. So it's only going to show up. Of course, my next ship will hopefully be bigger and better, and there it will take a more prominent role, hopefully. I do have some rough sketches of my next ship, but I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to try and build it legitly, because I do want to make it out of hardened hull, and it would take a very long time to get the hardened hull necessary to build that. But in the meantime, I am going to bid you all farewell. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye, guys.